Hi, my name is Grant Kramer, and I am a professor emeritus at the University of Nevada, Reno. We will be continuing my series on grape varietals.
Grenache is a fascinating grape that comes from Europe and makes red wines. To most of this world, this grape is known as Grenache, but it originates in Spain, and there it is known as Garnacha. Its origin is thought to be in Spain. Its earliest recorded mention is in 1513, but it is probably much older. Its parents are unknown, but it has multiple mutants typical for older vines. These mutants include Garnacha blanca, Canino bianco, Garnacha peluda, etc. Its synonyms are Alicante, Aragonese, Canino, Garnacha tinta, Grenache noir. Grenache is one of the world's most planted grape varieties, 87% of which is grown in France and Spain. Other popular locations include Italy, the United States, and Australia. Grenache is principally grown in the southern regions in France, most notably in the southern Rhone Valley, as shown here. Canino, as it's known in Italy, is largely grown in Sardinia in Italy. And it is controversially claimed that it started here, but the evidence genetically is that it is coming from the Aragon region of Spain. So here they call it Garnacha. It's largely grown there in the Aragon wine region in Spain, but it's also grown in other areas. Grenache likes warm to hot climates. It, as seen here in the table on the right, is one of the warmer, hot climate region grapes, along with Sangiovese, Carignan, Zinfandel, Nebbiolo, etc. Grenache has a vigorous growth habit with erect-bearing vines. It has medium-sized leaves that has 3 to 5 almost indistinct lobes with very shallow lateral sinuses and small toothed margins. It has a narrow U-shaped petiolar sinus. Its clusters are medium to large, broad, and conical. Its blue-black berries are small to medium, round or oval, with thick skins. Shoot tips have less dense hairs, with slightly bronze-red highlights, as seen here. Grenache is a consistent medium producer of grapes. It's better adapted to slightly acidic stony soils, as in southern Rhone region, and is grown with goblet or cordon training, as it likes short pruning. It has an early bud break with mid to late ripening for harvest. Thus, it likes a long, dry, warm season for ripening. It's prone to magnesium deficiency. It's very sensitive to downy mildew and phomopsis, which is a kind of trunk disease, and botrytis bunch rot. It's very resistant to drought, wind, and heat, and thus it does well in warm climates like Australia, southern Spain, and southern France. Overcropping this vine results in decreased berry color and tannins. Its yields must be controlled to get the best quality of the grapes. And here's some beautiful photos of vines growing in both southern France, in the Châteauneuf-du-Pape region, and in Spain. The wines made from this grape are low in acid. The wines are dark and tannic in youth, but they easily oxidize and produce orange tinges on the edges. If the wines are grown properly, they can produce structured aromatic wines that have good aging potential. Water stress notably increases the tannins in these wines, which is a desirable characteristic in this particular grape variety. It produces very fruity wines with descriptions of raspberry, strawberry, blackberry, blackcurrant, black cherries, olive, coffee, leather, spice, and even pepper. Grenache is frequently blended with Syrah and Mourvedre, and this is known in Australia as the GSM, or Grenache Syrah Mourvedre, but this is also a typical blend in the southern Rhone region and in California. But Grenache is also very good just on its own with very light, fruity wines. Grenache also makes excellent rosés, the regions of Tavel and Provence being the most famous regions in France for these rosés. There are 20 plus registered selections in California that can be found at the Foundation Plant Services. You can find descriptions of these clones at this UC Davis website. There are 24 clones in France listed on the Plant Grape website, but they also on that website refer to a repository in the Côtes du Rhône of 360 clones. So in summary, Grenache is an ancient variety from Spain. It is a productive grape, making soft, fruity wines when young, and has more leather and spice characters when the wines are older. It has early bud break and a mid to late harvest season. It is sensitive to downy mildew, phomopsis, and bunch rot, but it is heat, wind, and drought tolerant and may do very well in southern Nevada. I love this grape. I think this makes great wines, and I think it is a very fascinating varietal.
Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, then please like it on my YouTube channel, where you'll find other videos like this one and other videos on plant physiology, viticulture, winemaking. So if you really like this YouTube channel, then I encourage you to subscribe to it because I will have more videos like this one coming out in the future. Have a great day.